Mike Brookfield here. We did it. We reached 10,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, everybody. I might do a separate video on my YouTube journey. So I won't go too much into it here. I want to keep the flow of the lesson. Number 6 in our Journeyman series, where we've been going through this album. And it's the last track on side A. So nice and tidy. So we could do a vinyl jam of this, couldn't we? Or you could at home. You could just pull out your records and play along with the A side. If you can't remember how to play it, watch one of the videos. So yeah, good fun working through this. When I looked at what the next track was, it was like, oh, Hound Dog. Yeah, let's have a listen to that. And I thought maybe people aren't going to be so excited about this one because, you know, there's, you know, bigger tracks on the album, you know. And then when I reminded myself and listened to it, I was quite pleasantly surprised at how cool it was as a slide solo. And I'm just playing it in standard. He may have tuned to, you know, like the, you know, an A chord or something like that because it's an A, but I'm just playing it in standard tune, and it's really nice, fun, and it's packed full of really just standard slide blues licks in A. And we know that's going to be handy, right? So, because we love playing in A, us guitar players. So, you know, it's just a straightforward blues, and he does this kind of little riff, doesn't he, where he's going... you know, and it's a very clean sound. It's, you know, the slide sound is quite, you know, what I've got there. It's much more like that, but is very much a clean sound on the rhythm part. So he's kind of just doing this cool little figure in the background, probably in the, you know, the out of phase positions or something like that, you know. Without the fuzz, you know. And moving it up to the D. You know, E, D, and then you know, you can hear him do that like train sound. You know, at the end of nearly every chorus, so you can be, you know, ain't nothing but a hound. I haven't tried singing and playing that riff before. Ain't nothing but a hound. So, you know, that's the kind of like the rhythm part, you know. Ignore my dodgy singing on that one. But anyway, it's a really good, fun little part to play. You're in a blues band and you've got one guy playing that, and then you're handling the slide parts. Let's have a listen to these the slide parts now. So this is the first solo. So it's like... Sounds like he's starting round about the 6, so somewhere between the 6 and the 7. So play that slow, so let's have a listen and see what comes next. So That's what it kind of sounds like it's doing. You know, I might just play the 5 to 7. That last bit I'm just kind of adding in because you can't really hear him exactly what he does there. So so the whole thing, like, back into another verse, but it's a really tidy little solo. If you need a little solo slide study, can't find much better than that. Let's have a listen to the second solo, which is like what he does at the end of the song. So you got that. So. Really executing that. Let me concentrate here. So trying to get that clean. You could play it like there, couldn't you? You go. But I do like playing it here. It's just harder to slide on an electric guitar with a slightly too low action for the slide. It's the next bit. Yeah. So he's kind of coming out of that A. So he's really playing the changes, isn't he? He's going for the E because it's gone to the E chord. So there's a nice little part at the end there. So and it helps. It's really hard to play those lines on the lower strings with, again, maybe an action which is not for slide, you know. But if you actually go closer to the bridge, it helps bring those notes out, so you get that. So that whole solo, forgotten it now. Can you hear about, well, you know, you play close to the bridge and you can really hear those notes. If you try and play it down here, the kind of notes get a bit too dark and you don't hear the articulation. But if I go back, helps them come through a little bit more. So there you have it, Hound Dog. Let's play along with that second solo for a bit of fun, will we? You got to do the doggy bit at the end. So anyway, there you go, Hound Dog. Good fun one. Probably should have practiced singing and playing that before I did this video. But hey, there it is. That's the way we roll around here. We just fire up the phone, do the lesson. Don't worry about it too much. Thanks again for subscribing and making this channel 10K. It only took about 13 years, but at least we kind of stayed true. There's no kind of like, there's no bullshitting going on around here. We're just playing music that we like, and there's no gimmicks or anything. So it's all about the love of the guitar and particular styles, as you'll notice. So keep it burning. I'll speak to you again soon.